Shalom, 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 family, and welcome to another video. Today we look at something that is often ignored but should be highlighted among believers. This is one core thing that believers have to understand. Hamashiach told us that narrow is the way that leads to life, and few there be that find it. But yet still, people still believe that there will be many people who will be saved in these last days. We have to remember, and this is what this video is about, only a remnant will be saved. Let's look at this remnant. Let's look at this. Only a remnant will be saved. And let me just say that we have been deceived by religion, and we have been deceived today, blinded into thinking that it's a lot of people and that the Most High will accept us with our imperfections. But we're going to show you today that the things that we have been teaching, and just a word goes hard in terms of righteousness, in terms of showing us that the word is actually calling us to perfection. We're going to show you that that is the way to salvation, that there is no other way. Because many people, they will come here, and when they hear the hard words, they will leave and go elsewhere. I'm telling you. Not that we want anyone to stay, but we are telling you of the danger of going into the itching ears, into getting to hear what you like to hear. Because what we teach here is what we strive for ourselves. We are striving for the kingdom, and we are showing you the things that we have found or are finding along the way. We did not go to any theological schools. Nobody took us in a classroom and taught us. We were taught by Ruach HaKadosh. And when the Messiah was leaving and he spoke about Ruach HaKadosh, he says he will guide you into all truth. So it is a continuous learning process, a continuous teaching. It's not a teaching where you graduate and you get your diploma and then you go and boast about being a doctor of theology, master of theology, bachelors in theology, or anything like that. These are just some simple little people, simple little, insignificant people who are striving unto the kingdom. Things are being revealed to them, and they reveal it to you. So what we are saying here, we're going to show you today, it's a very small amount of people. So if you are looking on people and watching the other person, you are making a grave mistake. You have to look for your own salvation with fear and trembling. You have to make sure you are good, because the numbers are so few. Indeed, remember when he saved in the time of Noah, it was only 8 people. And Hamashiach said, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be. In the time of Noah, 8 people were saved. And Hamashiach said, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end. And here, as I glance down, I see Laron said, just reading Jeremiah 3:14, I will take you one of a city and 2 of a family and bring you to Zion. Only a remnant. It is a few people. Okay? Only a remnant shall be saved. Let's go to Romans 11, verse 1 to 11. All right, by the way, let's go to 2 Ezra 8, verse 1 first. That's where we are. Yes, read 2 Ezra 8, verse 1, please. It says 2 Ezra 8. Yeah.
And he answered me, saying, Al Elyon has made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
The world to come for few. Few. Continue in verses 2 to 3.
I will tell you a similitude, Ezra. As when you ask the earth, it shall say unto you, that it gives much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold comes of. Even so is the cause of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved.
Man, there be many created, but few shall be saved. How many times have we read this and we ignore this totally? Do we think the Most High is joking here when he's speaking through Esdras, through the angel to Esdras? It's a few. And we are here as believers, we are fooling around with our salvation. Most of us are more concerned with this world than we are with our salvation. The Most High has smiled kindly on us because we are sinful creatures. We have done so many abominations in the sight of the Most High. And the Most High has given us a little leeway and said, come, let me just reveal my word to you. Let me reveal my truth to you, my way to you. And what do? We take it, we read it, and we ignore it. And we continue in the ways of this world. In our ways, we continue kind of considering what the Most High said, but halfway in, halfway out, double-minded. And remember our teaching on double-mindedness. Double-minded, not in all the way. Now, we're going to show you, and we're going to tell you off the bat, the Most High's way is only for those who have given up on this world. It is a competition. You know, today is more like talking. As led. Yeah, there's a competition between the things of this world and the Word. And when you come to the Most High, you have to give up on the world. Because remember, we're having this conversation. I think you need to repeat what we were speaking about today. About this world. Because we were speaking about coming out of Babylon. And I always tell people that coming out of Babylon, giving up, and many people prize themselves in leaving everything behind. We justify ourselves because of what we have left behind. And we were actually talking about, and I have always told people that leaving things behind, that is only the beginning. That is only the start. And we were speaking today, and Rafuma was speaking about the things that we have, that these things are not of Yahuwah. Can you expound on that?
Yes. So I was just saying to Alda that the things that we have in this world are not ours at all. So it is Satan who gives us all these things that we have. And this is why when we come to the Most High tells us that we have to let go of all these things because they are not of His. So I was just saying that a lot of people, when coming out of Babylon or coming into the way, feel pride because they've left everything behind. They've left their houses, they left their cars, they left all of these things and think that that's merit to the Most High. But it is not merit at all because that you were never supposed to accumulate all these things in the first place. They were not yours. You're living in Satan's world. So everything that you've been, quote, blessed with is what Satan has given you to destroy you. So this is why when you come into the way, the Most High tells you to give it all up again. The same parable when Yahushua spoke and he said, render to Caesar what is Caesar's. So give Satan what is his, and then you then can walk with the Most High. I also just said even a similitude, even with the rich young man, is when he was speaking to Yahushua said the first thing that he has to do is to sell everything and give to the poor. Then he can follow him. So giving up the things that we have in this world is just the starter pack. That's just the beginning. But then the bigger work is to work on ourselves. And so I was just saying to Alda that I don't think we should feel any pride or merit for giving the things up because that's exactly what we were supposed to do. They weren't ours in the first place. So, yeah, that was just basically what I was saying.
And the deception in this world now, like in the religion of Christianity, is attributing accumulation of materialism to the Most High. So they will say, oh, God gave me this, and I have a house, and God gave me another house. And Yet they are piling on things. I have a car. God gave me a new car. You already have a good car, and yet still you have another. And then you say, oh, this is God who gave it to me. No, it's not God. It's this world. And that is why the Most High said in 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Read it, please. Let's go there as we are speaking about this. Yes, Kasada. The narrow gate, Matthew 7:13. I wonder if I have that laid up. It's 1 John 2:15-17.
It said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
All right. So if it was the Most High who was giving you all of those things, yes? And he's giving you it not because you need it. I'm not talking about us now. We need somewhere to live, so the Most High provides and opens the way for us to get a house. I'm speaking about those who are accumulating and attributing it to the Most High. Yes? The Most High says, if any man love the world, and he's speaking about the things in the world, the love of the Father is not in him at all. And if the love of the Father is not in you, that means it is not the Most High who is doing it. So, people, the Most High says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Come out of her, my people. Then we have now a kind of stalemate. People start, I have to this, and I have this, and I have that. And it now becomes a burden and a hindrance. That is the test of the Most High. But that is just the first test. And many people come out and have given up things, and they justify themselves, thinking that they are on their way to Zion simply because they have given up something. But that is only the beginning. Because giving up those external things, you still remain filthy and dirty. Because this is the most important thing. This has to change. This has to be transformed into the image of Hamashiach. And this is it with the remnant. The remnant. And this is why we teach. Why do you think every week we speak about Hamashiach? We have to be like him. We have to walk as he walked. Because the remnant will take on the image of Hamashiach. The remnant will be like him. So when we shed these external material things, we now have to change. And that is the problem. And that has been my problem and my experience being here among people who say they have left Babylon. It is that change of the self now. Now that I've let go of everything, the change. And that is the hard part. Do you think letting go of your material wealth is hard? It is now the change. Because the change comes with challenges. It comes with, you'll have to be humble. It comes with embarrassment. It comes with all sorts of things that we do not like. And that is the challenge. The remnant will be those, as it says in Zephaniah 3, I will leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people. Let me start, because if I start talking, I won't stop. Only a remnant shall be saved. So we went to 2 Ezra 8. Verse 3 says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. So let's go to Romans 11, verse 1 to 11. The change of the self, that's what's important. That's what is hard. Let's see the remnant of Yasharal. Romans 11:1.
I say then, hath Elohim cast away his people? Elohim forbid. For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Yahuwah hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Wot ye not what the scripture hath said to Elias, how he maketh intercessions to Elohim against Yasharal, saying, Adonai, they have killed thy prophets, and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of Yahuwah unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed to the knee, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
All right. So Shaul was actually declaring here in Romans 11, because Romans 11 was dedicated to showing that Gentiles can be saved. So Shaul began with saying, making a qualification here, hey, the fact that I was sent to the Gentiles does not mean that Yahuwah has cast away his people. The people who are saying that only Israelites can be saved, they're not understanding this. They're not understanding the context of this. So he started by telling you, hey, he has not cast off his people, but he has reserved a what? A remnant. Just as he did at the time of Elijah. When Elijah thought, hey, I am the only one who is left. Moses said, no, I have reserved to myself. This is very important. Reserved to myself. That means he has kept behind for himself, set apart for himself, 7,000 men who have not bowed to the image of Baal, 7,000 men who are not idolaters. And verse 5, Shaul is telling you that similarly, go on.
Even so, then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
There is a remnant. Just as in the day of Elijah, there is today a remnant, a remaining. Remember, a few will be saved. A few are left behind. According to the election of favor. And now this grace or favor, it is not because of how great we are or how nice we are or how righteous we are. It is a strange thing called his favor, in which we are given his favor regardless of how we are. It can be the most sinful people. And sometimes the Most High gives me instructions to some people who I know are so sinful. If you do not understand this, you might be thinking, but why is he sending me to these people? Because you are going to start justifying yourself and thinking, oh, these people are so... But no, I've gotten used to it. So when he sends me to even the worst people, you know that it is according to his favor, which we can't understand. Because even me, I was a real dirty boy. And he called me. And up to this day, I can't understand why he called me. It is just this, his favor. Verse 6.
And if by grace, then it is not more of works. Otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise work is no more work.
So he's saying this grace, it's not because of work. It's not because of anything you do that he has reserved you. I don't know. He knows. He knows. Verse 7.
What then? Yasharal hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
But guess what? The same thing has happened today. In this gathering, most of the people who say they are Israelites, they have not obtained what they have sought for because they are blinded. Blinded in false religion, blinded by some false teachers, blind being led by the blind. So the election hath obtained it, but the rest were blinded. Verse 8.
According as it is written, Yahuwah hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day.
You see that?